right, so the mindset of going all in, two ways. You make a big trade, that's a big thing. Or you dance around in free agency with premium picks to justify your all-in theory. Now, granted, the Cowboys do draft pretty well.
Where you had Tyron Smith now parting ways with the team and vice versa, and that doesn't strike me as all in. You're not going to go all in with your quarterback by sending off his main protector.
Offensive lineman. The Cowboys did draft to that position. They do have Tyler Smith, and I don't know what for sure they're going to do, but I would be surprised if they don't play him at left tackle.
Right.
So if you're the Cowboys, you want to go a little bit cheaper. You want to get with a little bit of a youth movement. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, we're just going to move on to the younger guy we drafted. And I think Tyler Smith is a really good player.
No doubt. I truly believe Tyler Smith is a real good player. I like him, looking back at what his skill set will be able to do back at left tackle. We should be more flexible to run onto the outside, but we're going to have to fill that voided area as it relates to left guard. Now, granted, here's what the Cowboys been known to do. They've been known to take an undrafted guy, insert him onto the team, and he makes some plays. So it could be T.J. Bass' moment to be that left guard for this team, and they go into the draft and draft a center, and all is well, right? That could be the situation there, and I'm not going to dog the Cowboys for that. I just wish that they got something back in return for Tyron Smith, or they were to be more proactive with the approach of Tyron Smith. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Hearing about Dak, is it really possible that the Cowboys are not going to extend him and let him play for damn near $60 million this year because they want him to have basically prove it after all the years of coming up short of the championship game?
Jerry Jones kind of opened the door. And I would never want to put words in his mouth, but his own words were basically like, we'll see what we do. And if you look across the landscape of the league, no other team that has a quarterback deal, is up for a quarterback deal has said that. Dolphins haven't said it. Jaguars haven't said it. Last year.
Before he go further, no other team is like the Dallas Cowboys. Boy, we love talking. We win every offseason around this time. We carry the NFL during the offseason. We do.
Chargers, Bengals didn't say it. Cowboys said, we'll see what we do. And, yeah, I'll see what they do, too, because, the thought of him, it's not $60 million. It's a $60 million cap hit,
right,
which is actually worse.
Right.
But could they not extend him? According to the words of Jerry Jones, it seems possible. But, here's the thing to me. Could they re-sign Dak next year? Absolutely. Sure they could.
Yeah.
They also could not. And that's a scary thing because, a franchise quarterback is very hard to find. Look around the league and just check out who has been trying to get one for years and years. There's no guarantee you get one. So it's a scary proposition. Not many teams would do it, but that seems to be at least a possibility for the Cowboys.
But
no doubt. So even the Cowboys, they say they going all in, and we see the movement and the actions just don't match up. And the Cowboys, of course, we have to wait until March the 13th, and then we can wait for when Dak Prescott signing bonuses and all of that other stuff kicks in beyond that time frame. But the reality of it is, if you're not moving around on the front end of the free agency, then you'll be always spinning the block. It will always be the same thing over and over again.
But my point about this, Ian, is, and we didn't have time to have this conversation during the combine yesterday, but for to go all in, I thought that meant extend your quarterback, and now you've got the capability to get some serious free agents. Honestly, how can you fill out this roster to win now with more fuel if you're going to just say, all right, it's more important for me to see Dak do it under pressure and then be free to walk away from him than it is to try and go all in with other people to win this year?
Because the Cowboys say words a lot, and Jerry Jones says words a lot.
Yes.
And it doesn't always match what actually happens. And if you watch the Cowboys the last 8 years, as far as like economics go, they have been very forward thinking. They have extended their own players. They have drafted extremely well, and they have always done everything with a long-term view in mind.
They say if you say words a lot, this is what the Cowboys do. And I would tell you guys right now that, man, Ian is right on the money. The Cowboys say words a lot. Action speaks louder than words. So we gonna sit back and wait to see if those actions can at least do a little speaking. The Cowboys, in my opinion, is at this stale state. I get it. Dak Prescott, he talked the other day about, hey, he's optimistic about a lot of things or what have you. But now we need to see whether or not it's tangible with the Cowboys side. I'm talking about the front office, because what I'm thinking that they got at play is that they're going to hold everybody's feet to the fire, right? And then after the first wave of the free agency, they may get a deal done. But if they get a deal done before this first wave, if they get a deal done by this first wave of the free agency, then, we'll be singing from a different tune. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. DC for life. Salute.